Okay. It got cold all of a sudden. So, this thing smells like chicken. Yeah, it smells like chicken. Not chicken, but chicken shit. This is a video that I've been wanting to do for quite some time. And it's going to be a video on if you can own a homestead, if you can homestead, if you can farm while working construction. Let's get into it. I'm going to take you along with me that way so we can dump this wheelbarrow and just kind of tidy up inside the open area. And as we do that, I will tell you whether or not you can work full-time construction and have a homestead. You're a little crooked, but you know. I've been working construction for 5 years, road work. I will list everything right here. I will also tag my work channel down below in the description box so you kind of get an idea of what we did. It was a lot, and it is not for people who cannot handle pressure or stress. When you're working 10 to 15-hour shifts and you also have a homestead, it is not easy. So can you do it? Yeah, you can do it. It's very hard. I'll tell you some things that we did to make everything easier on us when we were working so many hours. My husband still works. I am currently laid off as I work construction, so I am currently laid off right now. Let me walk you through what my day was like when I was working construction. So first things first, I would wake up at 5:30 in the morning. I wouldn't even, well, yeah, I actually would. I would get my work clothes on right away. So honestly, what I'm wearing is pretty much what I would wear. Black khakis or whatever. And then I would either have this color one on or an orange one on. Get to the job site. That's when we wear hard hats. But usually I wouldn't wear it, obviously, to work. 5:30, get up. Tend to the hens right away. We do not have an automatic chicken door, and I chose that. You can do it if you want to pay an extra couple $100. I think the cheapest one you can get is $50, but I personally do not want one, and I will never want one because a couple of reasons. One, I like to wake up every morning and check all of the hens to make sure they're okay. I like the fact that I can check the coop in the run just to make sure everything is safe. And on the weekends, it gets my butt out of bed. So we do not have a automatic chicken door, and we're going to keep it that way. Wake up at 5:30 a.m. and let the hens into the run. Make sure the food and water is all good. And they have a rain barrel inside the coop. So let me show you this. We set it up so that it comes down, and it's not set up at this moment because we have to clean it. So I come out here every morning until we clean it and fill it up. I come out here every morning and put fresh water in their bowls in there. They also have a rubber bowl over there full of fresh water. Since I am laid off, I am at home, so I am able to check the water all the time. But usually it's hooked up. So this is the overflow spout, and this hose is usually hooked up to this overflow spout. But when it is connected, there is a piece that comes out of here, and there's a filter. So it filters out all the dirt and all the bugs and all that stuff. So after a good heavy rain, obviously it flows into the coop and fills up the rain barrel, but this filter is also full. So when it's done raining, I take that filter and unscrew it, and I rinse it all out and put it back on. So hey baby, how's my rainbow? It comes in through here, and this is an old insulated garage, so we do have power to it. And it's connected here, and it goes into the rain barrel. So this is obviously prepped for cleaning, as I did this earlier today. So this goes in here, and this is where a hand pump comes up, and a hose is attached to the hand pump, and I can put the hose into whatever bucket I need to go into, and I hand pump water into it. And this is, if the rain barrel gets too full, it's going to come out and go out the back into the bush back there. So that is one thing that we did to make it easier, is that we have a rain barrel in here for them to drink water, fresh, cold water that has a filter system to get out any of the stuff that we can get out of it, if that's English. We also have removable roosting bars, which is very, very helpful, especially if it gets really messy. I just cleaned them not that long ago, so I'll probably clean them another time before we're supposed to get snow. But it's handy because they just lift up and nothing is poking their feet right here. I wipe their roosting bars off every single night with some cleaner and paper towel, and then I put diatomaceous earth gently on there and rub it in. So these are two things that really help. But oh yeah, I'll show you the door. So this is not an automatic door. I just flick this and it locks the exact same way. If you follow us on Instagram, you would see I have a reel on there that shows a coop and run tour. So after I check all the hens, make sure they're okay, make sure their food and their water is all good and whatnot, I go inside and I eat my breakfast. And every single day for the past 2 years, I've had 4 eggs every morning. I eat my breakfast, I prep my lunch and my coffee, and I prep my husband's lunch and breakfast as well. I've been doing that for, I'd say we've been together for 15 years. I've been doing that probably for 12 years or so since we've actually lived together. I don't have to do it. I choose to do it. Thought I would add that in there. After that, I just make sure everything is prepped for my work bag, and I head out the door after I give my husband a kiss goodbye. Really? Hardest thing that I ever had to do while working construction and homesteading is trying to tend to bumblefoot. When our flock got bumblefoot, that was probably the hardest thing that I had to try to take care of. So some of our girls have bumblefoot still, and some are healing. Things that made it easier for us too, like meal prepping on Sundays, because I bake and cook from scratch everything. Cleaning the house on specific days, so I would always leave Sundays for cleaning the house. And don't get me wrong, my husband helped tons. He did a lot of stuff. He also takes care of the chickens when I can't. But these two things really, really help when you're working so much. I love how as I'm recording this video for you guys, they catch a mouse. So as you watch them chase each other for a mouse, I'm going to tell you that when I was working, I didn't get home until close to between 6 and 8 p.m. By that time, I'm so tired. I don't want to do anything. And every single day, I didn't miss a day. Every single day, I would clean their run and their coop. It didn't matter how I felt, I would do it. Because if I missed a day, that's when everything gets backed up. And you have to keep up with it. So can you do it on top of cooking from scratch, baking from scratch, working 10 to 15-hour days, and having some time to yourself? Yeah, you can do it. Is it going to make you lose weight? A little bit, probably, yeah. I lost a little bit of weight when I was working and taking care of the hens. Would I change it for anything? No, I wouldn't. I absolutely love having hens. They're quite entertaining. So things that I recommend that you have in your coop and run to make your life easier. Try to figure out a rain barrel system or a system that holds lots of water that you only have to haul water to it once a week. That really, really does help. Make sure that you have lots of platforms that they can go onto and get away from each other and that they can just chill out. Make sure there's a good couple of feeders. So for us, we have 26 hens. We have a giant feeder in the coop, and then we have 2 hanging feeders and a 5-gallon bucket feeder. And all of them work perfect for them. Make sure they have enough water. So during the summertime, we have a 5-gallon bucket like that with little cups, and we put it in the middle here on top of a brick, just like that. And I fill it once a week because that's how long it lasts. During the wintertime, we have the rain barrel, which will have a heater inside of it. And then we have 2 heated water bowls. Now, keep in mind that the only reason why we're doing it this way is because I get laid off during the wintertime. So it's easier for me to stay at home and supervise that. Not all construction workers get laid off, and I completely understand it. Not everyone is able to do it the way we do it, and I completely get that too. But I am here to tell you our story and how we are able to do the things that we do from our point of view. The sand in the coop and the run is a little bit finer than I would have liked, but in Canada, it's kind of hard to find certain things. And working construction, I was able to get sand for a good price. So it's both in the coop and the run, and it's easy to sift like cat litter. In that black garbage can, we keep feed. I also keep sunflower seeds in there as well because hens need a vitamin called thiamine, and their feed does not have that in it. So I add sunflower seeds in there to help them out. Don't forget your dust bath. These girls need a big dust bath, and some of them still even dust bathe just in the run here. But I use diatomaceous earth, and it seems to do the trick. So these are the things that can help you within your coop and your run. I also recommend that you meal prep on Saturdays or Sundays. So obviously you're going to be taking some time away from what you truly want to do, but if you would like to start your dream of homesteading while working construction, then I recommend that you do meal prep on Saturdays or Sundays and make time to clean the house if you can. If you have children, obviously that is a first, but we do not have children, so it's different for us. Really? I hope this video helps anyone that is looking to start a homestead while working full-time construction. I hope all of your dreams come true. Until next time, we'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching, guys.